Nighttime. An oval and dimly lit football bleachers. While he talks, images. Wheat silos at dusk, a lagoon, peach light reflecting off the dark water, a water tower in suburbia, dawn.
Growing up in a rural country town, you're 4 hours away from any major city. Now, there's nothing wrong with living in an isolated place or not being able to go to big shows, but if someone told an 18-year-old Thomas, you can develop the skills here in Swan Hill to move out and work in any theatre, I would have said, bullshit, no way.
A racetrack, two horses galloping. Arts Centre Melbourne presents Thomas Smith, a Together Experiences film. Morning, Thomas walks towards the retro glass doors of Swan Hill Town Hall. We follow Thomas inside.
I was born into a football family, and if your family's into football, you're into football. You don't get to decide that you don't like football. You make yourself decide, I like this. And if you've got about 40 21, 22-year-olds in Swan Hill to toss coins with and hope for the best that you're mates with them, you change the way you act.
In an empty auditorium on the stage, a lone guitarist, Thomas walks in and out.
I was working at the Bottle and McDonald's, and although those were good jobs, I knew that finding out what kind of person I am, that those jobs were not going to be good for me long term. And the feeling of not going anywhere is worse than going backwards, because when you're going backwards, at least you're going somewhere.
Through a narrow service corridor, yellow sodium lighting, out to stand in front of the Maya Music Bowl, lush green grass, a canopy. Thomas, his hair side parted, brown eyes, brown stubble, moustache, surveying the space.
Everyone deserves to be in a place where they can thrive.
We follow Thomas backstage, ropes, a fly tower.
It's what you do every single day that makes you who you are.
Blue work light, a torch beam.
With the traineeship, I've been able to work in a professional theatre setting without having to leave Swan Hill. And I'm working for something that helps people present and share their ideas and their journeys, and I now have a place in my community. Following
Thomas, walking out onto the main stage, the view past his head and shoulders, a richly appointed auditorium, seating, stalls, circle and balcony, lush and red. White text on a black background. Thomas Smith had a dream of working in the theatre. Arts Centre Melbourne's Tech Connect regional training program made it a reality. Filmed prior to COVID-19 restrictions, Arts Centre Melbourne, Creative Victoria.